Namaste. This is Ally, and this is a rapid nervous system reset. We will use some Yoga Nidra techniques and breathing techniques. And this practice is good for first thing in the morning when you wake up, or in the afternoon to help reset your nervous system and your mind for the rest of the day. Ideally practicing before 4 p.m. So you can get completely comfortable here, wherever you are taking your rest, and allow yourself to really tune in and fine tune that comfort. Is there anything you could do to get even more settled in, even more comfortable here? And then taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then 2 sips in through the nose, holding for a moment and then releasing slowly, settling deeper and deeper, inhaling. A brief pause, and then when you release, let your body become even heavier, sinking into the support beneath you. And one more time. Pausing momentarily, and then as you release, become even heavier, sinking even deeper now, letting your muscles completely release and relax. So you're softening through the jaw as you let your breath come back to a natural rhythm. Notice the air within your nostrils. And on the next exhale, might you soften the tissues of your face, eyes, forehead. And on the next exhale, might you soften through the shoulders, the hands, letting the torso become heavy, the legs, feeling the weight of your heels, letting go. And let your senses be open wide to this moment. The eternal here and now. Sensing the humidity and the warmth inside of your mouth. Any fragrances that you can sense in the nostrils. Open to the sounds on this recording, and the sounds in the environment around you. The eyes resting deeply from the world of looking and seeing. And the whole body receptive and open to this moment. And the whole body resting deeply into the support beneath you. Noticing the pressure points in which your body meets the earth, the support beneath you. Let your attention gather in at the heart, the presence of your heart, center. And if you have a sankalpa, calling it in here one time, or you could affirm, I am resting deeply in peace and balance. And now letting all of your attention gather at the crown of your head. From the crown of the head, the light of awareness illuminating the center of the forehead. From the center of the forehead to the right eyebrow and temple, cheekbone, the left eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, sensing the nose, the flow of air inside of the right nostril, the flow of air and sensation inside of the left nostril, the nasal flares, the upper lip, the volume and sensation of the upper lip, the lower lip, volume and sensation, the teeth and the gums, the roof of the mouth, inside of the right cheek, inside of the left cheek, the tip of the tongue, down to the root of the tongue, the center of the throat, pit of the throat, the heart, right side of the chest, the right shoulder, elbow, wrist, palm of the hand, back of the hand, all 5 fingers, starting with the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Letting your attention come towards the right side waist, the right hip, knee, ankle, sole of the foot, top of the foot, all 5 toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could you let your attention gather back in at the heart center, gathering in presence in the heart. From the heart to the left side of the chest, the shoulder, elbow, wrist, palm of the hand, back of the hand, all 5 fingers, starting with the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The left side of the waist, the left hip, knee, ankle, sole of the foot, top of the foot, all 5 toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could you let your attention migrate back up to the center of the heart? The center of the heart and the breath at the heart space. As you inhale, could you imagine breathing into the heart, exhaling down, down through the legs and out through the toes? Just imagining the natural rhythm of breath, inhaling through the heart, exhaling. Imagine the breath flowing like energy down and out through the toes. There's no wrong way to do this. Simply imagining in through the heart, down, deeper and deeper, out through the toes. Continuing at your own pace, in through the heart, down and out through the toes. Allowing yourself to bask here in the medicine of deep, deep rest. Nothing to do but rejuvenate, regenerate, re-energize, recharging the internal reserves deep within you. You might bring back your intention now here one time. I am resting deeply in peace and balance. Begin to sense the ever-present breath and the rhythm within your body. And begin to sense the support beneath you and the environment around you. And when the time is right, you might take a deep breath in through the nose and releasing through the mouth. And then maybe 2 sips in through the nose and releasing through the mouth. And again. Holding for a moment before letting go. One more time. Pausing at the peak of the inhale and then release. And very slowly, taking care not to move too quickly or rise up too quickly, you can begin to make small movements with the fingers and the toes. You could nod the head. You might hug the knees into your chest and roll to one side, or you might stretch out with the arms and the legs. Just take a few moments to tune in, to notice how you feel after this short practice. These practices are very powerful, these deep rest practices, especially those that come from the Yoga Nidra wisdom, this sort of ancient wisdom, this ancient science that can impact well-being on so many different levels. And you might just take a moment to notice any feelings of gratitude to this wisdom of yoga that's been passed down for so many thousands of years. It's quite profound to think about, and if you'd like to explore deeper into Yoga Nidra, please join me on my channel where we dive into so many different techniques and practices that might really help not just to find deep rest, but really truly go into the deeper meanings and benefits and the true aim of yoga practice, which is, in this case, the state of Yoga Nidra, the state of oneness, this sort of passive samadhi state. So if you're curious to learn more about Yoga Nidra, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear more from you. I'd love to hear from you over on my channel, where we have a beautiful global community of people practicing Yoga Nidra together from all over the world. And recently I have started doing live Yoga Nidra practices here on YouTube with a Q&A session at the end where people can ask me questions. You can find those if you hit the live tab on my channel. The most recent Q&A, I answered the question, why do I feel a natural high when I practice Yoga Nidra at times? And this is one of the best ways to connect with me and be able to ask me different questions that you may have about the practice. And I'm excited to announce the next live, so watch for that on my channel. You can also, of course, join via the replays. So I hope to see you over there in some of the replays of these live practices and Q&As. And I hope that you feel recharged and that you have sort of reset your mind and your nervous system for the day. You might let me know in the comments below what you're noticing at the end of this practice as compared to when you began the practice today. What has shifted for you? And I hope to connect with you in this new, exciting way on YouTube Live at some point in the future. Thank you once again for joining me today. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful, and may you be free. Namaste.